What's up, YouTube?
Welcome back to another vlog, and this episode
Is the comeback episode.
Catch me up, catch me up, catch me on the up.
So if you've been following the episodes so far, you'll know that a couple of weeks ago I hit a wall. I've been suffering with bad runner's knee. Mainly all of the running has stopped. I've done a few low intensity runs like 5Ks, but nothing that is worth writing home about and putting towards any program effort. I'm Craig, I'm 36. Here I'm documenting my journey, my way of training for my first triathlon. I am merging the likes of endurance sports with power sports like CrossFit and high rocks, along with a little bit about recovery, about mindset, mobility and injury prevention, and what it means to keep moving forward when things don't go as planned. So if that's a bit of you, or you've ever had to start from scratch with your training plan because of injury, then you're in the right place, because that is what I'm documenting here. So drop a comment, tell me what you're training for, hit subscribe, drop it a like if you like this content. Let's build that community that respects the comeback as much as the highs and the peak. Let's get to work.
Riding next to the wave like a manatee. Check out the scenery, now roll with me. Cause we up now, and we don't wanna come down. Now we up, 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 yo. Catch me in the breeze, catch me up the speed.
You'll see in this episode that I talk about my first pain-free run, and as great as that was, there has been 2 or 3 weeks of solid strength-based work, stretches, key leg days that have been the core building of new foundations for my Ironman journey. The goal was in September that I'd complete my first Ironman. That date has now changed. There is no way that I'm fit or ready enough to get anywhere near completing a triathlon Ironman in September. And building these new foundations is more sustainable, and you're putting that trust in your body again, because the first couple of runs back, if you watched my last vlog, you'll see I've run a couple of Ks, like 5, 6Ks, nothing crazy, 6-minute paces. You have mixed emotions when you're running after picking up an ITB injury, because it's lingering in your head. Like, you're happy because you're running again and all your endorphins are like super high, and then 3 or 4K into it you might feel a little tweak, or you might have landed slightly funny on your stride, and it makes you double check, think, oh, was that my runner's band, like the ITB? Do I have to stop running again? So don't rush. Definitely be patient with yourself. Listen to your body. And I've found that doing these particular exercises before running, strength sessions, and a lot of yoga or mobility work has massively helped why I'm running pain-free only 3 weeks later after having severe runner's knee, which you can watch here in my 70.3 attempt. So over the last couple of weeks, I have just been basing my workouts and moving my body in a CrossFit and high rocks environment, where I've been able to build some strength back up in my knees. I'm aiming for at least 2 lower leg sessions a week, and you'll see one of those in this vlog. Still trying to hit swimming twice a week as well, which has been good on the knees. Nothing crazy, just an hour per session, so 2 hours a week. This is exactly why I don't feel that I'm ready to commit to that September triathlon, because my training has just been at a very moderate level. Last week we hit a spa day where I recorded some of my swimming, a bit of a sauna and steam, and also some of the strength work that I've been doing for lower body that I've found has really helped. Let's get into this.
got me feeling like a Friday. Sunny side up like a Friday. If there's a party at the crib, you invited. And if you drink too much, that's okay. You can fall asleep on my bed. The sheets stay cozy, the weed stay rolly, the champagne iced and the wine stay rosy. Couple more drinks, have me feeling on the brink. I'ma tell you what I really think. Like, it is what it is, girl, I'm into you. So if you love me, say it back like you Wendy Blue. I'm tryna put you on your back, that's what I'm finna do. Maybe get up in that mouth like a dentist doing. You got me on one, let's have a good night and a long one. I'ma take flight by the end of the night. Got me feeling like Mike, got me feeling like all of this waiting. What are we waiting for? That's what I'm saying. Girl, quit playing, oh, I've been waiting so long. Been waiting so long. I can't take this no more. Can't take this no more. You just made me wanna throw a fit. Wanna get so high. So high, yeah. You just made me wanna throw a fit. Wanna get so high. So high. Okay, tell me what's the hold up. I'm here now, girl, I showed up. Said that we was moving too fast, now you slowed up. Now you wanna blame it on the drinks that was pulled up. About time I tell you what I think, girl, you know what? You the prettiest one, can never hit it and run. I'm at the top of my game, you on the tip of my tongue. And what's that word again? Oh yeah, look, I'm falling in love with that face. Typing I love you, then backspace. I wanna hop off this rat race. Then you come and hop on this mattress. And I like when you put that dress on. Girl, you a blessing. I'll be the salad and you be the dressing. I hit you once, hit you twice, hit you 3 times, but you musta not got the message. Cause all of this waiting, what are we waiting for? That's what I'm saying. Girl, quit playing, oh, I've been waiting so long. Been waiting so long, I can't.
Got a good thing coming, and it's all I need. Everything I wanted is in front of me. Stuck it up in the dark, sun is shining over me. I got a good thing coming.
home, sweet home. Oh. The start of the comeback journey. So nothing major, a very slow casual pace run, but a pain-free run. It really is a privilege to get out and run again. I'm doing it for everybody that is suffering with an injury. Most of all, I'm doing it for myself, to come back smarter and stronger. And it is a privilege to push harder than I pushed yesterday. So if you take anything from this episode, be 1% better than what you were yesterday. Time for a shower and time for some food.
Okay, tell me what's the hold up. I'm here now, girl, I showed up. Said that we was moving too fast, now you slowed up. Now you wanna blame it on the drinks that was pulled up. About time I tell you what I think, girl, you know what? You the prettiest one, can never hit it and run. I'm at the top of my game, you want a tip of my tongue. And what's that word again? Oh yeah.
So, thank you for tuning into today's vlog. This is just the start now of hopefully looking for a new Ironman date. I can build up the strength back in my knees. I can start to look at a new training block, a new prep, so my body is in a better place physically and mentally to take on this high challenge. I will keep you in the loop as to when I've booked that new Ironman date, but for now I'm going to enjoy plenty of strength training, plenty of rehab work, and enjoying building up more miles, getting back on the bike, getting back on the track, and documenting this journey for this channel. Subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
You just made me